name is Rochelle Vanoy with Prudential Americana Group Realtors in Las Vegas, Nevada. And I'm talking to you today about something which we're hearing a lot of these days, and it's a short sale. A short sale is this. It's when you want to sell your home and you still have a mortgage on the home. And unfortunately, the value that we can sell your home for in today's market is less than what you owe to the bank. You say to me, okay, Rochelle, well, that's all well and good. And, I've heard about the short sale before, but, I can't personally do a short sale because of X, Y, or Z. And I have a lot of clients who give me lots of different reasons. But the reason that I'm talking to you today is to help you analyze and maybe be able to see that you can do a short sale if it's right for you. So the short sales process is to sell the home for today's value. Let's say your home can sell for $200,000, okay? And unfortunately you owe $300,000 to the bank. So we're talking of a difference of $100,000. And what it is it's my job as a real estate agent to help you negotiate with the bank to get that $100,000 forgiven. That's what we all wish and hope for every time we do a short sale. And normally that is the case in today's market. Now you say to me, well, how is that possible? How would the bank just waive $100,000 like that? Well, the reason that they do that is because of what we call a hardship. Now, it used to be that a hardship had to be one of the big three, okay? They would say it had to be about marriage, meaning you got divorced, or you got married and your family got bigger, or that it had to be about medical, meaning you had a major illness, a heart attack, stroke, a death in the family. The other one, it said it used to be completely about financial, meaning that you had to be long-term unable to be entering the job market. Well, I have good news for people who think that's still the case. As long as you have a hardship of some sort, which shows that today and in the near future, you won't be able to make the mortgage payment that you have currently on your home, you would qualify for a short sale. That's great news for all of you who didn't think you could. So, besides that, my clients say, okay, well, great, Rochelle, I qualify for the short sale. Now, but what about that $100,000? I heard somebody tell me that I would owe tax on that $100,000. Well, there's two ways today that you could possibly get it so you would not owe tax on that. And you would get what's called a 1099-C for the amount forgiven. You hand that to your tax professional, and they should know about these two laws I'm going to tell you about. The first one was passed under President Bush. It was in 2007. And that is specifically called the Mortgage Debt Forgiveness Act. What that is it says, okay, do you own the home? Did you do a short sale? And was it your primary residence? If the answer to all those questions are yes, and the value that was forgiven was less than $2 million, no, I want to have the house that's a $2 million short sale. But for 99.9% of America, that would qualify. You wouldn't owe any income tax on that for your primary residence. But you say, okay, well, Rochelle, I forgot to mention it was an investment property. Well, I have news for you guys too. You can sell an investment property and still not owe any tax if at the time of the sale of the home, you were called insolvent. There is an old tax code in the IRS book, which your tax professional should know more about. But in a nutshell, it says this. At the time of the sale, were the debts that you had, your total debts, not just this house, but if you have multiple properties, multiple businesses, cars, whatever, your debt was more than your assets. Your assets would be stocks, bonds, money on hand, anything like that. If the debt is bigger than the assets, you're insolvent. And so you would qualify under that exception. that that home would then not be owed as far as tax. So for all the investors out here who have been thinking for years that they couldn't do a short sale because of one reason or another, hopefully that'll clear it up for you. Now, the specific tax code I just mentioned is called 108, and it is Section A, number 1 under Section A, and then Section B underneath number 1. So I know this may seem overwhelming and a lot of information that I've given you in a short amount of time. So I always say to my clients, a short sale is out there for you, but you gotta make sure it's really what's right for you. First, you gotta ask yourself, do I like my house? Do I wanna stay in my house? Because if that's the question's answer is yes, you might wanna consider a modification. And I'll tell you more about that later. Then if you said the answer is no, then a short sale may be right for you. Now there are other options if the short sale isn't right, and I could go over those with you as well, but for time today we're not going to. But I hope I've been helpful for you today. Once again, my name is Rochelle Vanoy from Las Vegas, Nevada. I work for Prudential Americana Group Realtors, and you can contact me at the following. My phone number is area code 702-203-0997, or my email is my first name, Rochelle, at myrealtorrochelle.com. Talk with you soon again. Hope everyone has a great day and I've been helpful. Thanks a lot. Bye.